why the Azimio UDA battles will be settled in the streets. The ongoing dialogue between Azimio and United Democratic Alliance (UDA) is destined for collapse, paving the way for the resumption of mass action spearheaded by Azimio. Let me walk you through the reasons underpinning this viewpoint. First and foremost, it's evident that UDA, led by President Ruto, is unlikely to agree to demands that might threaten their hold on power. Azimio's calls for drastic reductions in prices of fundamental commodities such as unga, cooking oil, and fuel are untenable due to the structural crisis of capitalism prevalent in Kenya. This crisis makes it impossible for the incumbent regime to control or reduce these prices, given that they are largely determined by market forces. Further exacerbating the situation is the cartel control over the production and distribution of these essential goods. By insisting that UDA should curtail prices, Azimio is essentially pushing for the dismantling of these cartels, a move that the cartels and their political backers would vehemently resist. Therefore, this particular demand is likely to be a sticking point, resulting in the breakdown of the talks. Azimio's demand for the examination of the election server further compounds the complexity of the dialogue. Should this request be granted, it could reveal that President Ruto's 2022 victory was fraudulent, thereby delegitimizing his presidency. Such a revelation would undoubtedly precipitate a power shift that UDA would be hard pressed to accept. This controversial condition alone has the potential to cause the talks to disintegrate. Thirdly, the demand by Azimio for the reinstatement of rebel commissioners of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, who were allegedly ousted for siding with Azimio, would inevitably destabilize the balance of power in the UDA's favor. Considering the conjecture that UDA might be planning to manipulate the upcoming 2027 election, it would be virtually impossible for them to accede to this request, thereby setting the stage for the collapse of the dialogue. Based on these reasons, it appears quite probable that the talks will fail. This failure will consequently reignite the mass demonstrations organized by former Prime Minister Raila Odinga and the Azimio Brigade as they continue their efforts to dislodge the UDA from power. Kenyans should therefore be bracing for fresh rounds of mass demonstrations organized by Azimio and led by Raila Amolo Odinga. Thanks for watching. Share the video and subscribe.